Hey, what's going on? So it's Friday, November 7th. It's about 11:30 at night. Uh uh I gave in. I gave in. You know what I'm going to tell you next. I gave her money. I sent her money through Zelle and you know, she's asking me to help her out with a PayPal account and I told her that I can't do that, you know, and I told her, I was like, if you just take it slow, I was like, please go slow with me, and and I'll help you out however I can, you know, and she knows what's going on with the lawsuits and stuff like that. She knows I'm gonna be getting money, but she's not asking for a lot of money. She asked me for $100, then she went down to 50, then she went down to 20, and I made $40 today helping my friend out. And I gave her half of what I made, and then don't I'm outside and I see this car pass, and it looks like she's in it, and it looks like they pull in up the block, and I go, let me ignore it. It's probably like I'm probably just thinking too much, you know. I remember, I remember when I used to have her come over. I used to have her come over at like two o'clock in the morning. And if I stood outside and I looked up the block across the street, there would be this guy, and he would come out of his house, and he's dressed in all red, and he's standing outside his house, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? It's like, and it looked like they pulled into this house where this guy comes out of, So I fell asleep for a little while. I woke up. I took a walk up the block to see if she was there, and I don't know if she's there or not, but it gives me a horrible feeling. Like, it gives me a horrible feeling like, she could be there and she's probably laying with some guy, and this is what I get. This is what I get for falling in love with someone that's an escort, you know, and she knows people all over the place. She knows people all over the place. She knows a lot more people than I do, and I guess it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's, but, you know, she could easily come to me and then like go to the neighbor's house, and it's just uncomfortable. I'm really uncomfortable. I'm really uncomfortable about it, you know. And I don't know, I started thinking about a song in my head. I don't know if I'm going to write it down and try to play it on the guitar. It's not a happy song. I'd rather write some kind of happy song, but I'm not in a happy mood right now. I slept a while and I'm going to be up for a while, so we have some sausages in the refrigerator. I'll probably make some sausages. I think we have a knish and we have broccoli and spinach. So I'll make like some broccoli and spinach with butter, and I'll make the knish and I'll make the sausages and I'll have something to eat. I don't have any money. I spent my money on cigarettes. I spent my money on cigarettes. You know, my friend dropped me off over by Kings Highway because they have cheap cigarettes over there. So I was like, drop me off over there, and they have a bank over there. So my friend dropped me off. I bought cigarettes, $12 or $13. I bought a coffee, an Arizona, and a roll with butter. And then the rest of the money I put into my bank account, and I sent her money through Zelle, you know. And I want to help her out, I want to help her out. Uh, I don't want like like these repercussions, like when I help her out, it's it. I don't know, you know. Uh, Like I help her out, and then all of a sudden I think I see her walking into a guy up the block's house, and that totally like irritates me, and now I'm like, and I can't approach her like this, she'll tell me I'm crazy, you know, and I gotta, I gotta find a girl that cares about me. I gotta find a girl that cares about me. My friend messaged me earlier today, and he was like, "Yo, the girl you like was in at the program. You weren't there." And I was like, "Motherfucker," you know. And I talked to one of my counselors. I asked my counselor. I told my counselor how I felt about this girl that's in the program. I said I really admire her. I said I think she's probably one of the prettiest girl in the program. I said I took her out for breakfast twice and lunch once. And I see she hasn't been showing up to the program, and I miss her. And she was like, "Well, if you want, I could say hi to her for you." And I was like, "You would do that for me?" And she's like, "Yeah." But she still hasn't called me, so, there goes that. And it's Friday night. It's Friday night, and, it's Friday night, and everyone's getting out, and I'm stuck in the house. I have no money, and I feel like everyone's enjoying themselves but me. And I'm like, all I have to do is stick in, like, if I could just hold it together for 2.5 more weeks, 2.5 more weeks, hold it together for 2.5 more weeks, and I get a big fat paycheck, and I go out, I buy my bike, I'll have money left over, I'll be able to get a girl over. It probably won't be Uranus. I don't think I'll ever see Uranus again. I think she's just kind of playing me with this social network connection that we have together. You know, I don't think I'll ever see her again. And the game that she plays isn't one that I want to be involved in. You know, and it's too bad. It's she's a great girl. She's a great girl, and the shit that she's involved with, it's just fucked up. And in like in another world, or in another time, you know, uh, maybe I could be in love with her and she could be in love with me, and it's just not in the cards. It's just not in the cards. I wish I could find someone to love me. You know, I'm just gonna sit here and smoke cigarettes all night and eat my sausages and try to get some sleep, try to get some rest, and that'll be my night.